How has your definition of love and commitment changed since you got married? Carolyn, we're going to start with you.
Okay. Well, one thing about it, I will say that I have no regrets in anything. First of all, if I had to do it all over again, I would do it the same way because it taught me a lot of growth. It taught me how to understand myself, not as well as understand him. Because the thing is, I still had to remember, I still have a life as well.
Okay.
And I had to learn, okay, well, Carolyn, this, it isn't working. So what is it that you need to do? So I had to do a deep assessment of myself.
Okay.
So it really taught me a lot about growth and also how I really do love. And I think that's what's missing today. A lot of people, and I'm not speaking for individuals, but I would just say the majority, they're getting married for so many different reasons. And it's like, okay, but why? You hear people always say, I want to get married. Okay, yeah, I want the ceremony, it's more about the day and, the attire and the cake. But it's like, but at the end of the day, you have a lifestyle you have to mesh together.
Right.
And how are you going to do that?
Right.
And what is it really and truly that you want to get out of it? Because the thing is, you both have to have a vision. And that's the main goal. And you're both supposed to continue to work on getting to the same vision and accomplishing. And that, not only that, but building each other up.
Right.
Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, naturally, even physically.
And also to your point, love doesn't have a price tag.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. I'm on my realm here. So
think love do got a price tag, but go ahead.
I'm gonna just keep it going. Lori, I ain't said nothing. How has your definition of love and commitment changed since you got married?
I say that I became a lot less me and a lot more we, a lot more of a team player, and realized that compromise and my parents have been together for 48 years, something like that.
That's awesome.
They've been together for a long time. And so, of course, I got some wisdom from them. And I didn't really understand it when I first got married, but it was like, no matter what's going on behind closed doors, it's not a spirit of being fake or anything in front of people. It's like, no matter what y'all are arguing about, when you get out, y'all are a team. It's you and him. And it's not you and your mom or you and your dad or you and your grandma or your mom or whatever. It's it's the two of us. And I didn't really understand that when I first got married. And I thought, man, that's just fake. You just putting on a front or whatever, if you're upset. But no, it's my job to build him up as, the man of God that he is. And, if we have words in private, that's fine. But I don't need to have a lot of words in front of people or tear him down. He's already got enough people in the world trying to do that. So being a Black man. So.
Yeah. Give me good answers.
That's right.
Y'all had a long talk in the car, didn't y'all?
Yes, we
did. Y'all repair all.
There's a reason I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt.
I do prepare all those responses. I'm gonna talk highly of you on the show. Care what the question is.
You better. He don't know.
Well, it's about to be a long response.
No,
you can tell by the pause.
No. So let's define the word love. Okay, I'm just
how we get to love?
That was in the question.
Yeah, that was in the question.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to repeat it again before you get to it.
Definitely.
You said what?
Oh, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh no. So number one, I grew up in a household that was a woman household. So the closest thing that I had was my mother raised me. My mother and grandmother raised me. So and then male influences was my grandfather, my uncles, and the neighborhood guys. Then cousins, older cousins, And so, so I'm a person that learns from multiple sources. And I take it in and I weed out the bad. Like, okay. And to say bad, that's one's own perception.
Right.
And what you would consider bad. So I'll say whatever fit my own moral values. And so, so when I met Lori, I met her at, where did I meet you, honey?
I don't even know who she think was mad at.
He was talking to me at Sinai Grace.
Yeah, so we met at Sinai Grace Hospital.
Wait a minute. Did you meet her at Sinai Grace or did you stalk her at Sinai Grace?
I did both. So the thing was, that day she was on rotation. I was working in OR at the time. And then, and so then, fast forward, bam, we get married. And so my perception of, what would be a great marriage and things like that is based off of what I've seen on TV and what I've seen from.
So you was really shocked.
Yeah, from family and things like that. And so I was like, okay, let me see how I can piece this together and make it work. And then actually, don't matter how prepared you are, it doesn't work that way. So actually, you just have to let it actually build over time. And then you find that actual nest that y'all both. And we are still building that foundation. I mean, not foundation, but we built the foundation. But we're just continuously building our walls and making sure to keep this house held up.
Don't cry. It's going to be okay. You sound like your mother. That's love. That's love. You got to repeat the question for me, bro. I don't remember the question. What was the question?
So, brother, the question right there on the screen.
Oh,
okay.
You can read that?
How has your definition of love and commitment changed since you got
Say it
married?
again one time. I can't hear you.
How has your definition of love and commitment changed since you got married?
Let me see. Well, I didn't believe in love at first. So I didn't. So it was like I was out there. So it all came to me with my wife. Period. I was terrible. Bro.
You were.
So everything.
I remember those days.
Everything came with her. So my whole marriage is 100% learning curve for me.
Oh.
So it's like she taught me. I ain't gonna say she taught me.
She taught you.
We did this together. So we did it together. So everything is basically built from ground up, bro. I have nothing to compare it to. So
Wow.
You're absolutely right.
it is what it is.
I agree with you.
She did a great job.
She did.
Man.
I applaud her.
Hey, I applaud her. To deal with me?
I know. I grew up with you. I know.
Are you crying too?
Huh?
Are you crying?
Am I crying?
You'll never see
No,
that. You'll never see that.
Oh, okay.
Now you said you had no regrets.
I have no regrets because I wouldn't have learned and I wouldn't have continued to grow. I have no regrets. And then if I did have regrets, I'll keep looking back in my past.
I can see that.
And I'm healed from all of that. So now I'm looking forward to the present
future,
and my future.
Right. Yeah, I got some regrets. I got a lot of regrets.
One sec. Jeff and Ivan, can y'all speak a little bit more into the mic?
Into the mic? Like that?
No, then we get too close.
All right, hold on.
Then this love turns into our love.
All right, look, we go elbow each other.
No.
We ready to get you close to the mic. I'm like, hey, look, man, I'm over.
But we can do our duet.
Don't make any mistakes over there.
Definitely won't be a mistake.
Yeah.
I would just say talk louder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we move it back?